Hello everyone, my name is Hassan Salim and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I am back with another video related to the parents and grandparent sponsorship program. You might have seen other of my videos which are in my channel. If you haven't seen them yet, watch them first before you watch this video, because this would be the last of the videos of this PGP series, because as you all know, there are just 10 more days remaining before you can submit your application and the chapter of PGP 2023 will be closed for this year at least. So if you have any questions related to this program, I will try to cover some of the basic ones in this video. Watch this video to its entirety so we can cover a few common questions. If you have any other question other than the ones we will discover or go through in this video, leave those in the comment section below so we can tackle those questions as well, and that would benefit some of the people who are still in the process of submitting this application. So let's get the party started. So as I said in the intro of this video, we will be going through some of the common questions which I've received from you guys or I've seen on different forums. I will try to answer those. And again, if you have any other question other than the ones we discussed today, please leave those questions in the comment section below, and I will try my level best to answer those questions as early as I can. Or otherwise, you can always reach out to me for a paid consultation, and my information for my social media accounts or my contact number is given below and also in the comment section of this video. Now, the first and very common question is the processing time of the PGP applications. If you look at the website of Canada Immigration, you will see the processing time right now is 23 months. Is it 23 months or is it different for everyone? Well, the answer is very simple. It varies from application to application. The 23 months is basically an idea for you to understand that this long of time can take place, and it happens in most of the applications. But if you're lucky, it can happen within 16 months, 20 months, or 21 months. So, and for some people, it can go over 23 months, like that is 24, 25, 26. So again, it varies from person to person, varies from application to application. Make sure you submit all the required information which is requested by IRCC, and you submit your application with all the proper information which is required in order to assess the application. So again, the processing time on average is 23 months. It can be less or more. Again, varies from person to person. Second question. The CV format for the parents, because as you all know, one of the document that is requested is the CV for your parent, that is the resume. And is there a format to it? What should one write in the CV and what should one not write in the CV? Well, it's very simple. I'll tell you whatever your parents have done, may it be your education or work experience, listed down on the resume, along with the basic information, which is their date of birth, their city, their address. That's all what you require. It doesn't need a lot of job description, what the job was like, what the job duties were and all that. If you want to write it down, it's totally fine, but it doesn't have any specific or hard format that you need to follow, because I've seen a lot of people requesting me or sending me messages to share the format for the CV for the parents. Even if one of your parent or both the parents haven't worked, you can just write down their education if there is any, or the basic information, just like as I mentioned, the address or some of the things they like doing, like hobbies, languages spoken, all that kind of stuff in the resume. That needs to be mentioned, and that is pretty much it. So nothing to worry about, nothing to bang your head on the wall, like what I should write on the resume and what I should not write. It needs to be as simple as possible. If your parents have done a lot of jobs and they have a lot of information in those jobs, you can write that down. But again, there is no right or wrong format. It's just the basic information which is required in the CV format for your parents. One of the most popular questions is the family size calculation. I know a lot of people have reached out to me, and I'm sure you would have done your own research. You would have Googled it as much as you can, and you would have reached out to other people who had already applied before you. It can be tricky sometimes. People are not sure who to include and who not to include in the family size, but as simple as you, your spouse, your kids, along with the people you might have sponsored in the past, or their application might not be even finalized yet, but those would still be considered under your family size, along with the people you are sponsoring now. So if you are a family of 4, let's say you, your spouse, you have 2 kids, and you're sponsoring your father and mother, obviously the family size becomes 6. And if you have already applied for your parents and parents in the past, and now you're applying for your grandparents, let's say, that application is still in process. So obviously 6 plus the grandparent and grandfather and the grandmother included, so it would be 8 for that particular family size. So again, it's pretty easy. Don't complicate things. Don't think too much about it. It's just like do the calculation. And again, if you are not sure, you can always reach out to me or anyone from IRCC list on the Canadian website. They would be more than happy to assist you. Another question I get is related to the use of representative form, that is IMM 5476. So if you have a representative on your file, make sure there are forms from both the sponsor and the representative, and those should be added in the additional document section of your online application, so you don't make any mistake. And make sure all the dates are proper. The documents which require signature, may be digital, have been done, and your application is not returned just because of the signing problem or the dates not right. Just take care of those kind of simple things, which can become really painful if you get your application back and you're requested to send those documents all over again after 2-3 months of not receiving the AOR, while you're seeing the other people are getting the acknowledgement of receipts. So just make sure these tiny things or small things are covered before you submit your application. This question comes up a lot. It might be a surprise for some, but yes, this question is a very common one. Is the marriage certificate, if your spouse is not co-signing the application, do I still need to provide marriage certificate? Yes, you still need to provide your marriage certificate, and you also need to provide the marriage certificate of your parents. Now, there are different scenarios in the marriage certificate question. Now, if someone is sponsoring just the father because the mother has deceased, in that case, you don't have to submit a marriage certificate. You can just submit the explanation letter and also the death certificate of one of the parent who has passed away. In that situation, you don't need to provide marriage certificate, but if you have, it doesn't hurt to add that as well. And on the other hand, if you are from Pakistan or from any Muslim country, you make sure you are providing your marriage certificate and your nikah nama at the same time, along with the translations if they're not in English, because your application can come back with not having the right document, which was requested by IRCC. And this is something you need to take care of. Make sure you're submitting all the documents which are requested by IRCC. Again, additional documents, I always tell people, doesn't hurt. Again, you don't have to send the document which don't make any sense, but if you feel like I can add this and add a letter of explanation, if you are attaching a additional document to prove something, sure, do that. Go ahead, and don't be shy in doing so. But less documents are bad, but extra documents don't hurt. That's what. So these were some of the things I was thinking people might still have doubts on or might have some questions about. If you think there was some question that I can answer, write down in the comment section below. And again, as I said a couple of times already, I will try to answer those questions as well. And you can reach out to me for a paid consultation, and we can look into your situation, or we can look into your file submission and go through it before you submit, so you don't make any mistakes. It's always a good idea to have a third eye on your application, because this is, I know for all of you, for anyone submitting, is a really important application. You're trying to get your loved ones here with you in Canada, and this kind of opportunity you don't get all the time. Just think about the people who have applied since 2020 and still not received the invite. So consider yourself lucky, and at the same time, don't make any mistake that you will regret later down the road. Wish you all best of luck. The information for my social media accounts are on this page and on this video as well. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any question you might have, and feel free to contact me on WhatsApp, or you can again follow me, subscribe me on my social media accounts to ask questions or just get the information related to different immigration programs. And my name is Hassan Salim, signing out from SHS Immigration Services. You have a very great day.